Guys, 11:30 Monday morning, and guess who has invaded my office? What the hell are you doing in my office, woman? This is really inconvenient, and this is not gonna last more than a week. I have to get you out of my office. Like, how am I supposed to have meetings?
Give me my own office.
What am I supposed to?
Give me my own office, and I'll be happy. I'll be out in a flash.
This just doesn't work for me.
Give me my own.
Anyway, basically, she just told me now that someone that the team's been working really hard to get out of prison is going to be released now, which alhamdulillah is amazing news. But what it does is it throws all of my plans out of the window, and as you guys know, running an organization is not easy. So let's take a look at the video here so you can remember the family and what I'm actually talking about.
بس نتمنى إنه يطلع أبوي ونرجع مثل ما كنا أول ونعيش كل حياتنا مع بعض.
أهلا السلام عليكم. So this is the team, guys. MashaAllah, this is Muhammad. This is the prisoner's son. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. There's Zach in the back. You guys know Zach. And we also have Salami here. Camera. So there's gonna be a lot of cameras today, and Muhammad is in on the surprise. This is Abu Muhammad's son, but his sister Rawad and the mum Muhammad, they have no idea that their dad is coming out of prison. So inshallah this is gonna be an amazing surprise inshallah ta'ala. أكيد ما خبرتنا 100%. إذا خبرتن مشكلة ما حدا بيعرف أبدا. Alright, so we're a bit late. It's actually 12 o'clock now, which is the time we're supposed to be there. But we're leaving now. Let the journey begin. شو اسمك أنت؟ علي. علي، بتعرفني شيء؟ يلا. شو رأيك؟ كويسة؟ Side we've got kids cleaning windows. On the other side, military guys in the back of a truck. Welcome to Syria, guys. What do you say? They're sleeping, they're tired.
Yeah, fighting every day.
Fighting every day. And this is what some people forget sometimes, that this is still an active war zone, so there's fighting still taking place, bombing in Idlib, and we're very close to the front lines, and it could kick off at any time, especially with everything that's going on in the Middle East at the moment. So here you can see active front line. These walls are protecting us from snipers. The regime and Aleppo city is in that direction to the north. Another checkpoint. Traveling from Azaz, which is one city, to the next city, Afrin, where his dad's been taken. And I want to ask Muhammad, his eldest son, how he feels. Let me ask him some questions. وليش سجنوا أبوك؟ شو السبب يعني؟
عليه مبلغ مال.
ليش عنده مبلغ مال يعني؟ ليش دين المبلغ يعني؟
بسبب الأوضاع، الظروف المعيشة.
يعني حاول يساوي مشروع تجارية وهيك شيء يعني؟
بالضبط.
شو كان المشروع يعني؟
غذائية، مواد غذائية، محل.
حاول تشتغل فيها. وليش ما نجح المشروع يعني؟
دين كتير.
يعني ما
أوضاع، قلة ربح.
أنت ما حاولت تساعده بالعمر؟
حاولت كتير.
أنت ما بتشتغل؟
بشتغل.
شو بيشتغل أنت؟
مع شخص على سيارة.
على سيارة.
يعني مثل العامل.
ايه تمام. شو شعورك اليوم يعني أبوك بدك تطلع من سجن؟
إن شاء الله.
ايش قد وقت صارت الآن هو بسجن؟
11 شهر.
11 شهر. يعني قريب السنة يعني.
تقريبا.
الله أكبر. وشو رأيك بده يصير شعور أمك وأختك الوقت بدنا نشوفه؟
رائع. إن شاء الله.
شو الأكثر نصيحة أبوك دائما بيحكي لك يعني؟ شو بيحكي لك أبوك؟
مستمر في الحياة. لا توقف عن شيء.
ما شاء الله. لا تستسلم.
لا تستسلم. ضل مستمر.
Alhamdulillah. You heard that, guys? He's saying that the advice that his dad gave was never give up. SubhanAllah. Just some reflections for me, because obviously you guys know that I was in prison, solitary confinement for 4.5 months. It's crazy because I didn't actually want to see my kids or my kids to see me when I was in prison. And you know, I've always wanted to show strength in front of my children so that they see Baba, they see Father as a strong person. So I told my wives, I told them, listen, come and visit me if you want to, but don't bring the kids. And so one morning when I was woken up out of solitary, I had no prior notice, I was asleep. Woke up, next thing I know I'm blindfolded, taken into a room, all my family, all my kids were there. I thought it was like a dream. And it's crazy because that should have been a positive moment for me, but it really wasn't. I was so motivated and focused in prison, doing my workouts, doing my reading, you know, trying to utilize the time as much as I could. But when that happened, it just kind of took me out of the flow state. It kind of just really distracted me.
قيد الحياة أليس كذلك؟ هذا 11 سنة شهر لم يراه، لازم هو يفهم. أنا أقول يا ليت أبي قيد الحياة أنا أقبل أقدامه والله. يا ليت.
You guys might not understand why someone will be in prison for having debt. Getting by and living is so difficult, right? So people are constantly taking debt from shops, taking you know, food on a tab if they're trying to, you know, open a business, if they have an operation, medical support or stuff like that. You know, something happens in the family and they need to pay for, you know, a medical operation that could put them into debt. But it's important to understand that in the deen, right, subhanAllah, in I think it's Surah Tawbah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks about the different categories of people who are eligible for receiving amwal al-zakat, right? And one of those types is those who are people who have debt. So if you pay the debt of someone, it is a great reward and a great ajr, because imagine that burden that you're taking off them, and especially in a situation like this, in a war zone like Syria. Outside the court, I'm not really supposed to be filming, but basically the way the laws work here is a bit crazy. If the debt's not paid, every 6 months the sentence gets renewed. So Abu Muhammad's been in prison for 11 months now. Behind me here, let me see if I can get the guy in the brown there. He's actually the guy who's got the debt. Alhamdulillah, we spoke to him. The debt was actually $10,700. His son paid an amount of it, and now we've got it down to $4,000. So he was kind enough to do that. But one of the main reasons why he got into debt and why the project failed, I was speaking to Muhammad in the car. He said that is because their shop was robbed. So imagine all their stock was stolen, and the person that lent them the money just wouldn't accept that because he also needed the money. So subhanAllah, this is what happens in a war zone. People are desperate and things become difficult. So we're here in the Diwan, we're making a payment, and a lot of paperwork going on. I'm not actually supposed to be filming here. Got the zakat in my hand. Inshallah, we're going to pay these guys so we can get our uncle out of prison, inshallah ta'ala. شو رايك؟ دفعنا المبلغ قريب خالصين
ان شاء الله تعالى.
اوراق اكتملت. شلون شعورك؟
رائع جدا.
He's just counting his funds right now, and the paperwork's being signed. Inshallah, we'll be out of here soon, inshallah ta'ala. We're in the court, but we're not allowed to film, so we're doing secret filming. There's loads of people here and they're having to wait hours and hours, but what can I say? Inshallah, we'll have this brother out soon enough. Alright, so we have the paper for your dad's freedom. هذا هو إن شاء الله بالوابكة الحرية. خلينا نروح. Let's go. Walking out of the court is behind us. Trying to get you some sneaky shots. You can see the red sign there. They wouldn't even let us bring our cars in here. Right now, we're heading to the prison with that piece of paper to go get his dad out, inshallah ta'ala. 1:30 now. Took about God knows how long, an hour inside the port, organizing all this paperwork, and now we are looking for this prison, driving through the olive trees, trying to find out where the hell this prison is. be honest, that's the first time I've actually been in one of these courts or in this city. And the crazy thing about Syria right now is because there's so many different areas, each area's laws are slightly different. So if you don't know the right people, then you can't get things done. Here in Syria, in Arabic, they call this wasta. And alhamdulillah, because we've been established here for many years, it's unfortunate we have to use it, but we know a lot of people and we're able to get things done. So legally, this guy's not supposed to come out until after 5 p.m. But alhamdulillah, because like I said, we know people, alhamdulillah, they're going to let him out straight away, inshallah ta'ala. So we found a prison, we're coming up to it now. Again, another place I shouldn't be filming, but you know me, trying to get you a look at the authentic Syria. Hopefully we will get let in very shortly. We'll try and get actual official permission to film now. Let's see what we get here. $2.40 guys, it's been a long day. Muhammad's waiting for his dad and he's out. شلونك يا عمي؟ كنت تعرف بدك تطلع اليوم؟
لا والله ما كنت عارف.
ما حدا خبرك ابدا؟
ابدا.
الحمد لله. شلون مبسوط؟
الحمد لله رب العالمين. الله يعطيك العافيه وكثر الله خيركم.
ان شاء الله بنفوت سياره بخبرك القصه شو صار ان شاء الله. تمام؟ تفضل يا عمي تفضل. This of course must be really overwhelming for him because he's thinking, who the hell are all these guys? How did they get me out? What are they doing here? He didn't even know he was being let out. He's just been thrown out to his son, seeing his son, he's seeing us filming. So subhanallah. الآن مو لازم ساوي. متى انت تفكرت انت وين رايح؟ ما كنت اعرف.
فكرت انه رايح على فرع ثاني.
متى راح من الزعل الى الفرح؟
لا حتى الشعور ما بنوصف يعني شد ما حكيت لك ما بنوصف شعوري. مفاجأة في الطلعة ومفاجأة بالوقت ومفاجأة بشوفتكم يعني ناطريني برا يعني انتوا اهلي هلا.
شو مشتاق لاكثر شيء يعني؟
هلا هي دائما الحرية ما لها ثمن. بشكل عام الحرية ما لها ثمن، يعني إذا قلت لي مشتاق لكل شيء.
مشتاق لرواد؟
أكيد يعني بالتصوير يعني أكيد يعني الله يخليك.
We're just talking to the guys and mashallah Uncle Abu Muhammad was telling us his story that before the war, before the revolution, he was actually working in the medical sector. He was part of the administration. 17 hospitals were actually under his administration, right? Being someone who's an educated person, going to prison for 11 months was something that was very, very difficult for him. And you know, subhanAllah, him just describing his emotions is amazing. You know what? Just being able to do a project like this, I can't actually describe it. The feeling is amazing, and I'm hoping that with your help, guys, we can do more. But guess what? We're on our way back to Azaz right now, and inshallah we are gonna go reunite him with his family. And I cannot look, Muhammad's still in tears right here. Some of the other guys are in tears, but I reckon once we get to the camp, I think it's gonna be a whole different level of emotion. So keep watching, guys. And if you like this content, please do comment, like, share and subscribe. Let us know that you want to see more of this behind the scenes stuff, so we can show you the stuff where your amana goes here in Syria. So it's 2:47. We're on our way back to Azaz, and Uncle was just telling us right now his business story, what happened with him. He was saying that he opened the store in Jisr Shughur. The first thing that happened was the store was hit by an airstrike, so he lost all of his stock. Then he managed to get back on his feet, open the store again. It ended up getting robbed. Then, you know, he managed to get back on his feet. Then the earthquake happened and they were displaced to a temporary relief center. And so that just literally broke his back and the family's back. And he just got, you know, drowned in the debt. So you can imagine, you know, people are trying but throughout this war finding so much adversity, and that's why your support means so much. Like I can't imagine going through something like that. جد لأنه هو إذا أنت ما رحت للسجن ما بتفهمها يعني ما تستطيع تخيلها ما تستطيع تخيلها. B15 we are just arriving now to Masjid Sakina. You can see it there with the red dome. It's like we just got to Sakina. We're gonna stop here. So Kel's on the phone. She's saying everybody is ready. We are gonna make our way straight. All right, we're coming now. So change your plans. Looks like we're not stopping here. Things are ready. Let's get it moving once again. All right, so it is the final countdown. It's gonna be really interesting. I think I'm more excited than I've got Muhammad themselves. But now the whole team is waiting for us in the IPRA camp. We're gonna get there. Hopefully, we'll find out what the plan is, and then surprise his wife and his daughter that don't know that he's out right now. Had no idea that he's coming out. So inshallah ta'ala, let's see how it goes. Other news, there's some crazy military presence going on today. This is Syria, a donkey, and then we have people with guns. Welcome to Syria. Random people with guns standing around. You can see this, people with guns standing here on the corner. Guns. We have arrived. Ahlan Shabab. Assalamu alaikum. Ahlan Izzy. Welcome. Even I don't know where the tent is right now.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح فبالله كم تستطب الغرور.
تعال شوف شوي عملك شوي
ويبرأ جروح الكثير الجريح وينشط ذاك السقيم العليم قد كان بالسقم دهرا طريق.
So alhamdulillah guys, one happy family. All thanks to you guys. Big thanks to Two Lights Foundation. Everybody, all of the team here, you can see mashallah, all of the people that work together to make this happen. And this is what it's all about. Alhamdulillah. Love updates from Syria. If you like this content, please like, share, subscribe. Put your comments below. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا